Welcome back to Briggs on Books. Today we've been talking to authors from all over the world. I have the best job in the world. I was speaking to France just a few minutes ago. Now I think we're going to go to Canada and talk to author Noelle McCorriston. Welcome, Noelle. Tell our viewers where you are.
Um, Hello, everyone. I'm in Spruce Grove, Alberta. I have resided here since the 10th of January, so it's a new move for me.
Oh, you're new there.
Uh, hmm?
Where did you come from before there?
I was in Kamloops, BC before.
I see, I see. Now, is Alberta on the west coast?
Alberta is she's kind of considered central. She is one of the Prairie Province, the first of the Prairie Province from the west.
Yeah. Are you ever surprised how little Americans know about Canada?
Well, we're probably the same.
Yeah. Now, by the way, we came here to talk about your book, and here's the cover, The Unconquerable Dust. And as I told you before, I was hoping it was about dust, which I fight, but it's not. It's would you say science fiction? Tell us about the book.
Okay, my book is a short story. It's a science fiction fantasy. All my characters are based on animals that I knew. It is about good versus evil. It contains a love story. It contains where people help each other out. It also contains a belief in God the Father, His Son Jesus, and the Holy Spirit.
Nice. Now, I've been putting up some drawings of animals that I guess they're featured in the book.
Yes.
I don't know how to describe which one I'm looking at. Almost looks like a horse or a rhinoceros or something.
It is, that is Spice, and she is a mutant that is half wild desert Mustang and half rhinoceros.
You mean I actually guessed the exact animal?
Yes.
And by the way, there's another one that looks like a bear and a wolf.
Yes, he is, he can transform to either bear or wolf, and that is Spike.
And also now, are these featured in the book, or do you just describe these animals in the book?
I just described them in the book.
Yeah. And here's one that looks a lot like a bat or a pterodactyl. Or
that is Mr., and he is, I think, the main character of my story.
Oh, nice.
And he is an eagle bat.
Eagle bat.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. Is this in a lot of science fiction authors create a realm that doesn't really exist anywhere? Is that what you have done?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's the most amazing thing I'm a nonfiction guy. It's amazing what you could come up with. And it's easy to kind of write about the world with cars and streets and traffic lights, but you create your own realm. That must be a lot of things going on in your head.
I started writing that story in 2014. It took 10 years to sort of come together. The title was given to me by a young lad at the time who was 18 years old, and some of the ideas for the story, and we just went with it.
And can you give us, you told us a little bit about the characters and the love story, this, that, the other. What do you want to tell us about the book? Without giving away too much, of course.
It's, I don't know how much more I can say about it. Spice and Spike are very much connected through friendship. Mr. is one of their best friends. Silk, who is one of the donor toners, which is the planet that has no wars and is neutral. And then there are the flames, which come from a planet that is very much into war and cruelty. And it is, the story is basically kind of the connection between the two main planets. So one planet is the star planet and the other beings, and the other is the dark planet beings.
I hate to say this, or maybe it's good to say this. This sounds like it could be a great movie.
I've always kind of felt that it would make a movie.
Yeah.
Whether it gets there or not, I don't know. But yes,
I
think
like
I think it needs the sequels to be written.
nice. Yeah.
It is a trilogy in my head. Mm-hmm. I have yet to write the third one. So
it sounds like it unravels itself in your brain as a movie. I mean, you visualize all these animals and these characters, and you can see them all, I'm sure, in your head.
Yes, I can, yes.
And I guess those of us who read this will get to picture them in our head as well. Now,
I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, those of us who read it, I guess we'll have the same treat to picture it in our head as well.
Yes, yes. I think it definitely has to be written, yes. I mean, be read.
Yeah. Now, by the way, I have your web address on the screen, author Noelle McCorriston. Author Noelle McCorriston. It's easy. It's exactly how it looks. But author NoelleMcCorriston.com. What will our viewers find there?
They will find... I don't know how to put it without bringing it up. It's I had a marketing agent actually work on the website, and they have done a wonderful job. It's very hard for me to describe it. It has to be viewed.
You got to go there.
Yes. Yes.
So there's a hint, viewers. Go to her website. Would we see some of these illustrations like you've sent in here on the website?
No, actually not.
Now, where will we find this book?
You can find it under Friesen Press. I think Amazon has it. Indigo, Ingram, Chapters, Barnes and Noble. It's out there now.
Yeah. And so our viewers have no excuse for not finding it because it sounds like it's everywhere.
Yeah, I think the marketing team has done a pretty good job of putting it out, of getting it into the different book outlets.
Now, what formats? Is this in Kindle or paperback or all of those?
It's ebook, paperbook, and paperback and hardcover.
Yeah, I like to collect the hardcovers, so. Noelle?
It's $1.99 on ebook. Yes. It's $6.99 soft cover, and I think around $23 hardcover.
All those are great prices in today's market, in today's book market. And who do you suspect will be reading this? The science fiction genre? There's a giant population of people reading science fiction.
I think mainly science fiction, but I think it is a story that could be anyone who loves reading anything that takes you to a different world.
Yeah.
I think it is a story that could be read for that as well.
And there's a little romance in there, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot of people like that in a book. So, Noelle, we've gone way over time, but you're fascinating. I just enjoy hearing your mind tick, and I can't imagine how you could be so creative and create these realms that don't exist anywhere. So I'm very moved by you, and I can't wait to read the book. Any last thoughts for our viewers?
Just a few sides to pick up the book. I just hope that you enjoy it and you find it as much fun as I had in writing it.
Very good, very good. And you have at least 2 more coming, you think?
Yes,
sequels.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the one should be out in this year sometime.
Yeah.
And the other one I'm still working on.
Yeah, and when I ask you who's going to read this, there's a giant group of us out there that like to read a series, because when a book ends, you want to know, well, what happened next? What happened next? So I'm glad you're doing that. Noelle, by the way, for our viewers, go to Noelle McCorriston author NoelleMcCorriston.com. Check her out. Order the book. Don't just order one book. Order 5 copies. Come on, you guys. And you can give them away. Your friends can be reading it. You always have to go to dinner at people's houses. You could take that as a hostess gift. And let's sell some books for Noelle. Thank you, Noelle.
Thank you very much, Mike. I much appreciate your time and your help.
And for our viewers, we're going to have more authors coming up right after this.